She called me while I was at the mechanic shop. Said she needed to talk. But her voice, it wasn't the voice of someone who missed me. It sounded more like someone who realized they'd forgotten something important. Like a charger. Or a house key. I wiped the grease off my hands, sat in the car, and let her speak. For weeks. For weeks of silence. Then suddenly that call. She asked if I'd cooled down. Said she was back in town, and wanted to see me. I remember staring through the windshield, thinking about how effortlessly she said that, like my life had just been paused, waiting for her return. The thing is, I didn't cancel the wedding the moment I found out. I waited. I waited even after I saw those photos, her and him, laughing in places we once dreamed of visiting together. She looked free. Light. Like nothing in the world was weighing her down. And that, more than anything, is what broke me. The ease of it all. While I was here, holding everything together, finalizing payments, coordinating details, making sure her parents got those custom invitations they insisted on, she was barefoot on a beach with the same man she once swore was a mistake. It wasn't even the vacation that hurt most. It was the lie. She didn't tell me she was going. Just vanished for 10 days. Said it was a girls' trip. And I believed her, because I wanted to. But then a mutual friend sent me the photos. I didn't even get angry. I just sat there, staring at my phone, knowing deep down I'd already lost her months ago. Maybe longer. I used to work double shifts just to save up for that wedding. She said she wanted something simple but elegant. I kept telling her she deserved more. She'd laugh and say I was too generous. But I saw it, that tiny spark in her eye. That little part of her that wanted to be envied. Just once. I wanted to give her that. So, I skipped nights out with my friends. Took jobs I hated. Worked weekends, just so she wouldn't have to worry about a thing. She used to call me her rock. Turns out, she just needed a soft place to land while she figured herself out. Looking back, I saw the signs. The long silences. The way her phone became an extension of her hand. She never let me near it. Our conversations turned into check-ins, surface-level stuff. I'd ask how her day was. She'd just say, fine, and start scrolling again. She stopped making plans with me. Always tired. Always distracted. But never fully gone. She kept me close enough so I wouldn't start asking questions. And I didn't. I thought love meant being patient. But patience, if you're not careful, can turn you into a fool. Then one night, 2 months before the wedding, I caught her looking through old photos. Her and her ex.
She didn't know I saw.
But she was smiling. Just a little. Like someone watching a favorite movie scene. That night, she went to bed early. I stayed on the couch until sunrise. That's when I knew she was already halfway out the door. I was just too proud to admit it. Still, I waited. I waited until the day she left for that so-called girls' trip. I didn't say a word when I saw the suitcase, the one I bought her, still tagged with his initials. His old luggage tag, she never bothered to remove. She kissed me goodbye.
Told me she loved me.
I think that was the last time she said it. And I said it back. Because I needed to hear myself say it. Even if it was a lie. When the photos came, I made the calls. Venue. Caterers. The band. I told them to cancel everything. Lost a few deposits, kept most of them. I didn't explain. Just told them there'd be no wedding. Then I called her parents. Calmly. Formally. Told them they could inform their side. No explanation there either. I didn't need them knowing their daughter was on a beach playing house with the ghost of her past. I think what hurt her the most was that I didn't call her. Not once. I didn't yell. Didn't beg. Didn't ask for an explanation. I vanished from her life, just like she had from mine. Only I didn't give her the satisfaction of a dramatic exit. She probably expected me to blow up her phone. Demand answers. But I didn't. I simply removed her name from every plan I had for the future. Quietly, I started telling the truth when people asked. No added details. Just facts. She went on vacation with her ex. I called off the wedding. That was enough. Word got around. Friends looked at her differently. So, did her family. I heard her father pulled her aside and asked her if it was true. She couldn't deny it. I didn't have to say much. The truth carried enough weight on its own. I stayed silent for weeks. She probably tried calling, but I blocked her number the day after I made the cancellations. She emailed. I didn't open them. I didn't need to. I knew exactly what she'd say. That it was a mistake. That it wasn't what it looked like. That she needed clarity. That she was confused. But the truth is, you don't accidentally end up in someone else's arms on a beach you promised to see with me. For weeks later, she called from a new number. I answered, just to hear how she'd sound. She asked if we could meet. I told her no. She tried to explain, stumbled over excuses that sounded rehearsed but empty. I didn't interrupt. I let the silence stretch, long enough for her to feel it. Then she said she missed me. That's when I laughed. Just once. She asked what was so funny. And I told her, it's easy to miss someone after you've destroyed everything they built for you. She started crying. I said nothing. Then I hung up. That was the last time we spoke. She never called again. Some betrayals don't deserve closure. Some people don't deserve the comfort of your forgiveness. She made her choice on that beach. I made mine the moment I let her voice dissolve into static on the line. I still have the ring. Not because I'm holding on, but because it reminds me of the man I'll never be again.
Quiet. Blind.
Waiting.